Hey everybody, Richard Maxwell here. Arcadia High School's Creative Musical Arts and Sciences program. This is our weekly podcast. This is episode 13 of this school year. So glad you have tuned in to join us. We've got some special guests on this episode as we continue to try and expand the nature of the podcast and the things we cover. So this week, amongst some great conversations with some students, we've also got some marching band members and our marching band and orchestra director, Dan Fischer, talking about the upcoming state competitions they're going to this weekend, as well as very excited about Coach Brown, who's our varsity football coach, came in and had a conversation with Lily about the upcoming playoffs and the team and all kinds of other great stuff. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Check out arcadiacmas.com for all kinds of other content, our recording archives, live stream shows up on YouTube and all of that. And we really appreciate the support of the program and these students, and we hope you enjoy.
Welcome, everybody, to another podcast. Today, I have Mr. Fischer. He is the marching band teacher. What do you want me to call you?
Band and orchestra.
Band and orchestra teacher. I'm your host, Trieu. We have Evan, who plays the trumpet.
No, it's
he plays the
baritone.
The baritone.
Yeah.
It looks like a large trumpet. Isn't that just what it is?
Yeah, it's.
And then I actually met
Carolina
for the first time today. Carolina, what instrument do you play?
I'm in percussion, but specifically I'm in the front ensemble and I play the marimba.
Nice. So what I'm aware of, you guys are in state competitions now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
How far along are we?
So we're right towards the end of our season, and we've had a few invitationals that we've done very well at, and most recently was at the Boda state semifinals and received first place and 3 caption awards.
Nice. I'm gonna pretend I know what half of you just said. What you just said. I only played flute for a year. I remember 4 notes, and that's because B and B flat are the same thing on a flute. That's about it. So, how did you get interested in marching band?
Well, when I was in 5th and 6th grade, I picked up the trombone and I started playing in our school band, but then I wasn't allowed to anymore because our teacher who actually did that quit, and then the new teacher didn't want to continue that. So then we didn't do that. And then I came here and I found out that they did a band and a marching band, and I wanted a reason to play again, so I just signed up.
Nice. Carolina?
For me, so originally I had signed up for band in 4th grade, and then last minute I switched to orchestra. And then I met some of my sister's friends in middle school, and they were band kids, and they were really fun and amazing. And they were like, "You should definitely join marching band." And
please silence your phone in here, Evan.
I'm working on it.
His phone will randomly go off in theater. It's
dang, Evan.
Sorry. There we go. There we go.
be studious. Focus on your studies.
Sorry.
But yeah, so my sister's friends were really big band nerds, so they were like, join. I was like, okay. So I kind of stuck with it.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Wrong way. Mr. Fischer, how did you get back in the olden days?
Oh, wow.
How did you get interested in band?
Not that old. So actually, my parents were both musicians. My mom was a music teacher, and got involved with that early on, and then kind of like a lot of students in elementary school, right around 5th grade, started band, and my brothers played trumpet before, and so then they kind of just passed it down to me, and and then just continued on and just fell in love with the ability to make music and really express things that you can't do with words, and how you can really express art form and passion. So.
Nice. Once again, my experience with band was 5th grade flute, and there was 2 of us. Actually, she might still play flute. I actually don't know. I don't keep up with her as much. But I was also actually, because the flute is the only instrument I played, I was actually very offended the first time I saw you guys do a halftime show. I was like, where are the woodwinds? No, I talked to Evan about that. I was like, where are your flutes? But you guys talked about this a little bit. What was like the first instrument you played? And I'm going to stop you before you say third grade recorder, because that has been a common theme. Actually, one of the people in CMAS, they actually know how to play the recorder full on and the drums.
So many skills.
Yeah.
Evan?
Well, my first instrument was, I guess you could say, piano in first grade, and I just continued that, and then I stuck with trombone and piano throughout 5th through 8th grade.
I can't picture you playing the trombone. Sorry, I can't.
Well, hey, you can see it next month at our concert.
No. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, when is that concert?
It's December
It's on
5th.
December 5th.
Yeah.
Tuesday, December 5th.
Tuesday, December 5th.
It's
Save
free.
the date. You want me to add that to? We do a little segment on live stream shows called
Sure.
Save the Date.
Sure.
Yes.
Alrighty, December
5th.
5th. Yeah, I can't remember days. December 5th, and then you can see the marching band, this band.
Concert band.
Concert band.
Concert band.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh. And then on December 7th, you can see singer-songwriter night.
And then on December 12th, you could see the orchestra play as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, every week I ask him, hey, do you have any important things that are going on, in marching band, like any dates you want me to save? He's like, I can't think of any.
Today's our exhibition.
Yeah.
See, that wasn't...
I'm sorry.
So... Wait, you didn't answer my question about, like, what was your first instrument, or, like, what made you be interested in playing an instrument? What made you be interested?
What
in
made
playing-
me be interested? My sister played the cello, and then she switched to the clarinet, and then she stopped because she was like, I don't like this. And I was like, okay. And so because she played the cello, like, I saw it, and the teacher at the time, Miss Mazzillo, I miss her so much, she played so beautifully, and I was like, I want to play like that. So I stuck with it since 4th grade.
That's a long time. I can't
Yeah.
commit to something that long. Mm-mm.
I don't know how I did it, I'm going to be honest.
This is just... Hold on, what year are you?
I'm a
Like,
senior.
You're a senior,
I'm
so
a
you've been
senior.
doing this a while.
Yeah.
And then... I mean, Mr. Fisher's been doing this a while. And then Evan, this is your first season?
Yeah, this is.
So how was, like, what's your experience going for your first season? Is it what you expected? Is it everything you wished for?
It is pretty much everything I wished for, and I mean, I didn't really know what to expect coming into this, but I've had a whole lot of fun this season because I've gotten to know a ton of people and, like, get to do what I love. And it's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
And then over the course of the last 4 years, have you accomplished everything you wanted? Well, that's a big question.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. That was is it, or like, did you have fun?
No,
Are you happy?
I
Are you
understand what
happy
you
with
mean.
it?
Yeah. No, definitely. My freshman through my junior year, we had Mr. Gardner as our director, and we had a change throughout the summer, and it was actually a really good change, and I'm really happy Mr. Fischer stepped up. So I definitely saw how much of a difference of how people interacted with each other, and definitely up in a positive way. People have gotten a lot closer, and definitely a lot of people are more passionate than I saw in the beginning of my years.
Yeah.
And because it was COVID too, my freshman year was COVID
yeah.
year, so it was a
We
mess.
never want to remember that.
It was definitely a mess.
And Mr. Fisher, I believe you taught at Arcadia before this year.
Yeah.
What's changed, like, before we end this little thing? What's changed, and have you been
Oh,
liking
man.
this year so far? Being
Yeah,
back?
no, I have. There's been a lot of little changes, but the core of Arcadia and the students and overall the families, there's a lot of really great kids, great people here, and that's always helped me continue to wake up early and to get everything going, and so,
You guys do wake up early.
Mhm.
You're here before Everybody.
before the sun rises. So, yeah.
Yup.
So,
I can't do that.
we love it. We love
One
it.
time I did that, Channel 12, CMAS. That was it.
So,
It's worth
But
it though.
It
to be
is worth
honest.
it. I think having a lot of fun, even though you got to wake up early. But on that note, thank you guys for joining me and letting me host and ask you a couple questions. I wish you the best of luck at your competition Saturday.
Yep, Saturday is
Saturday.
AZMBA and championships, and then we have the following Saturday on the 18th is the Abota Championships state
Nice.
finals.
I heard
So,
you. Yeah, you said you won first place the last one. So
Mhm.
I wish you guys the best of luck and thank you for coming on the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to a podcast segment. I only have one guest today, but a really cool one guest. I have Coach Brown here. He's the coach of the varsity football team.
Yes, I'm the head of the whole football,
The whole football-
program.
the whole
Whatever
football
happens in the
program.
football program, blame me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take responsibility.
All right. He's responsible for our undefeated team so far, our varsity football team.
Good job.
Good season. They're going to the playoffs actually Thursday. When this comes out, it'll be Friday. But CMAS is actually doing something with the marching band that day. We'll be hanging out with them and playing with them as well, which is actually pretty cool. So how's the season been so far? I know you've been undefeated.
The season's been pretty good, Lily, in the sense that you get to see the young people grow. This is something they said they wanted to do, so there was a faith thing there, like believing, and then the actual work, the actual going out doing it, and that's what they've done. And as a coach, it's been fun to guide them that way, to lead them that way, and also to watch them do it.
All right. I'm going to be honest. They were like, hey, you want to interview Coach Brown? I was like, hell yeah. Heck yeah. And, I was all like, yeah. My thing is, I barely know anything about football.
That's not necessary.
That's,
Right.
yeah. But I think that's when I go to, like, the football games and stuff, like, I know who's winning, so it's fine. Which is us, obvi. And,
Yes.
but I think that's, like, I don't know if it's just Stuga, but also just the environment, like the football games that we have here at Arcadia has been absolutely great. You can have so much fun here, and it's absolutely awesome. What would you say is like your most memorable moment this year, or maybe like the past couple years? Because how long have you been in like charge of the football?
This is my third year.
Third
so
year.
With the young men who are sophomores,
Mm-hmm.
I made that commitment that I'll be here 4 years. So this is my third year.
Third year.
The four-year thing was okay. They're freshmen. I'll see that senior
Yeah.
class get out of here. But what's been really cool, Lily, is that I've gotten to see 3 classes of seniors go through here. So now I have some legacy here.
Yeah.
There are guys who are 2 years into college. My son played here, even though I didn't coach him. This is the last class of young men who would have played with my son, so he would have been a senior. And the young people like Brady Forrest, John Coulter, those guys. Beckham Flynn, those guys were freshmen when my son was a senior here. So we're connected that way.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, for me being a coach, I've been a parent. I've been a parent of a student who played sports here, basketball and football, so I can relate to the parents.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm a coach. So, I coach from that perspective, and I'm very mindful of how I do it, and I think you can ask the young people that I coach. They'll tell you how it is, we don't break the rules. We operate in a real cool way. We're very respectful.
Yeah.
We're awfully inclusive. And we're just not everything we do in football has to enhance the educational
Yeah.
experience.
And I
So
think-
that's kind of how I'm trying to do it.
And I think that, like, as a person, I don't play sports anymore, but I used to play. It just wasn't for me entirely,
Right.
But I think I'm very grateful for the fact that you're thoughtful. You're a thoughtful coach, and that means a lot as a person who in the past did not have very thoughtful coaches, and that.
Well, I
Yeah.
kind of know where I came from.
Yeah.
For me, I was a guy who had some ability, but I also was a big guy, and people assumed because you had this size, your ability matched that. And that wasn't always the case.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, I was bigger than the guys who were seniors, bigger than the guys who were a little older than me. But physically, I had to catch up to it. And that's kind of what it is. You have to see – every athlete is different. So you have to make sure you kind of tailor your coaching to them.
Yeah. How did you start out in football? Like, how did you get in, like, when you started playing sports? Ooh, I can't speak today, apparently. Wow. How did you start out, basically?
Well, I'd have to say, you know, I had a role model, my oldest brother. He was the guy that I looked to, that I saw, and he's a coach, administrator, has retired. So I even rely on him to this day to coach, you know, because I'd never coached high school football, but my brother had coached football, brother Melvin Brown, basketball player, football player. So, you know, he kind of set the example for me. And then just doing it in the neighborhood. I'm from Arkansas, so I'm a country boy in a lot of ways. So being outside was a natural for me, and I enjoyed that. And whenever there was a sports season, I was probably in it. So sports has been a cool way for me to learn who I am, what I want to do. It's been a pretty cool journey through sports.
Wait, so what sports have you played?
I played football, basketball, track and field, but played baseball in high school. So I did all of the sports.
You did all of them, dang.
Oh, yeah. I think every kid should try every sport, should be a multiple sport athlete.
Oh, I completely agree. I mean, I couldn't be in multiple sports in my situation, but I do agree that, like, every kid should try out a sport. It was fun while I did it. I played soccer, but...
Well, I want our guys to wrestle, so we got a really good wrestling program. So, shout out to the wrestling program. We need more participants out there.
Yeah,
good sport.
Join the wrestling team. You need more
Please
participants?
join the wrestling team.
This
track
is your
and
free
field
space.
also. Track and field because they're very complementary to football. And you know, now you know, so all of those sports, if they're at a high level, the football program is probably going to be at a high level.
All right. So some like more personal questions. Favorite football team? Who do you support?
I support Arcadia football.
You support Arcadia.
But my experience, having played obviously in the NFL, I'm going to follow the teams I played for. So I'm a 49er fan. I'm a Commanders fan, Cardinal, and Detroit Lions. And then the teams that I've worked for, I follow the Carolina Panthers, follow the Buffalo Bills. Those are kind of the teams I stay in that lane.
How cool is that you got to play in the NFL? Like,
it's really cool. I enjoyed it, and I try to tell people because I was part of that 1% that does get to play. I was a fan and a participant, so the whole time I played, I was a fan, and I'm still a fan of the game, and that's kind of my contact with the game right now.
That's really cool that you have all this history with the game, and now you get to teach students to become those people that get to enjoy the game for the rest of their lives too. That's absolutely amazing. Sadly, we are running out of time because of time limits and the fact that apparently the editors say I go overboard. But thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, Lily. Really do appreciate
it. For letting me talk to you. Thank you for being here. Please, I know this comes out Friday, but still, good luck at the playoff game.
Come out Thursday and support the Titans.
Come out Thursday, even though this comes out a day after Thursday.
Well, we're celebrating that we would have won.
We're celebrating early.
Good victory, Titans.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. Bye. All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast today. Today we have two seniors from CMAS. You're all in CMAS what?
I'm in CMAS 2.
I'm in CMAS 3.
Same period.
Same period. Period 3 gang, yeah.
So, okay. So, today, I'm going to ask you a few questions. You have been here for a while. You've learned to play a couple instruments. Okay. Well,
I've been here a while.
He's been here. He's been here since the beginning. I came here last year.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Late start, but you know.
And why'd you join CMAS?
Well, before I came here, I went to Coronado, and they had a respectable music program, but circumstances, saw that I had to move schools, and I came here. And I had some friends who were in this program before, and when they graduated, they told me about that Arcadia has this great music program, and I was interested. At that point I just started playing guitar and bass, so when I learned that there was a good, electric kind of rock sort of music program that's like super exclusive. There's nothing like this, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a shot, and I came here, and I've been stuck here ever since.
Well, I came here from ASA, Arizona School for the Arts. I got referred by my old percussion teacher, Liz Guzman. I know you're not watching this, but she's the GOAT. She referred me after I told her I was moving school. She was like, I heard there's a really good program in Arcadia called CMAS. And she knows that, I listen to metal, I listen to rock. I would dig it. I've been a drummer for nearly 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Practiced like actual percussion since 7th grade. But
only band I was in was flute in the 5th grade.
Flute, gang flute. Put it here.
Flute.
Put it here. Yeah.
Flute was a vibe. Honestly, I was actually
Kinda
pretty
was.
good at it. My band teacher actually got mad at me when I dropped it.
Marimba's better.
Yeah, but
What did you say?
Marimba is so much better.
Marimba? Okay, that's crazy.
At my
That's a
old
crazy
school,
take.
I did a bunch of Latin percussion with like marimba stuff. Like we did a lot of
Oh.
marimba band, like group ensemble. And when I came here, I first joined the percussion ensemble because I was like, I really enjoy that. I want to do more. And then no hate at all, but it wasn't what I was expecting. It was more of a band program, and I wasn't really feeling that. So I moved just to CMAS, and I've loved it ever since.
Happy to have you here.
happy to have you here, bro.
Yep.
And then, I've liked it pretty much. I've got to pretty much do my own thing every class. I've made one song pretty much, but
Yeah.
I've made good progress I've started playing bass. I actually have my bass back there that I got recently.
Cool bass.
Super awesome.
Yeah, I joined. I've mentioned this like in almost every
Every
episode
time.
I've hosted, because this is a very familiar topic I do. You can go back, second episode of this podcast, second or third segment. I said this was a last resort option, which it kind of was, because I was in choir and I wanted to
Right.
do choir, but Arcadia does not have that option.
Yeah,
So I was like, CMAS, it's CMAS. I can do that. And then looking back, I'm like, I'm glad I joined CMAS. So yeah.
It's a great program.
It is. It's a very unique and they're getting. You serious? Right?
Hey, you made
For
me
my
give up
blood
my
sugar. It's for my blood sugar.
You made me give up my chips for this, man. But
I don't think everyone wants to hear you chomping on chips. Okay, so
Okay, bro.
has there been when you started this?
This is a fun episode.
When
We're the
you-
fun guys.
When you mentioned that you already had played an instrument before,
Yeah.
my always follow-up question is, did you change your instrument? But it seems that you didn't really change your instrument. You
Well,
seem like you changed your instrument.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
a little bit.
When I started as I played in like a concert band since I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. Shout out Mrs. York if you're watching this, man. You're the GOAT. You inspire me every day. But Mrs. York, super awesome band director. And then I moved to Coronado, and that was during COVID, so there were a lot of crazy things going on. I mean, between Zoom and all that.
Yeah.
I did maybe 3 assignments total in my COVID year.
Music programs. I was in music programs during those COVID years. It's weird.
It's so
not.
hard.
It's harder, and
It's
you don't
much
get the
harder to
full
do, yeah.
experience. And I don't think I enjoyed myself as much. You
No.
didn't get the
I-
full extent of what it could be.
There's no camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in high school band. It was freshman year was the first year that I was in COVID.
Oh, I was in 6th grade.
Oh, oh my god, that is so crazy
That-
to me.
that
like,
is
people
crazy.
start in 6th grade and they're like in high school now. But
Dude, when we graduate, that's like the end of the.
yeah, no, like because
the-
my little
the high
sister's a
school.
sophomore in high school now, and I'm like, oh, that's so crazy that she
Oh,
was
wait,
like
hold on.
early middle
I've
school.
told seniors what year I was born.
Yeah.
What
Did-
year?
Can you just like? I know by
2010?
math. No, I'm not a Gen Alpha. I'm still Gen Z technically.
2009 then?
2008. 2008.
Oh,
See,
okay.
yeah,
Oh yeah, wait.
that's-
Why didn't I think that? My
Yeah,
little
it's
sister
like
started in 6th
math.
grade.
That's crazy, you know.
My sister's born in 2013. She's in 5th grade.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
2013
actually
and 5th
so-
grade is hard to
2012 or
comprehend.
That's so
2013.
messed up,
I don't
but-
actually know her.
That's hard. That's hard to get my head around. I won't lie
Yeah,
because
same, honestly.
I've never had like super. I've never really talked to people who were younger than me. So the fact that there are people, born in the 2010s who are going to school is crazy to me.
Okay, back to music.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I got
We're
distracted. I was talking about
old. We're
band.
old heads. We're sorry.
So
Streets
I know you're in a band. Who's in a band?
Okay, so I'm with the Weather Patterns.
Okay. I've actually been wanting to bring in a band. You want to bring Weather Patterns in one day?
We will definitely be
Okay,
happy to
yeah.
bring everybody in one
Yeah.
day. But I'm with the Weather Patterns. I'm the lead vocalist and
Mm-hmm.
rhythm guitarist. I'm with. Yeah. Oh yeah, check out Sherry. It's on the CMAS website. That's our first single. But we also have it's me and my friend Gabriel and Gabriel Hernandez. He's on. I think he's done this before, but he's bass and backing vocals. John Falls is our drummer, and Ephraim Cerna, or he's just Rain, but he's our lead guitarist. He's the goat.
And I'm on backing vocals on one song.
Oh yeah, he's on. This is
nice. Nice.
Sherry. Yeah, Sherry.
Oh, Sherry? I thought it was Cherry.
Sherry. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of we're up in the air the pronunciation, but yeah, I'm with the Weather Patterns. And
All
we've
right.
been
Okay.
we've been tight for a while.
Yeah, I'm not in any bands here, like with anyone here. I don't think. I mean, I like playing with
I don't
people.
know if I'm in a band, actually. I don't think I'm
No.
in a band.
That's the typical drummer.
I'm not gonna like speak for anyone, but like my style of music doesn't really like match with everyone else in the CMAS,
No.
so I've mostly
very
been doing
unique.
things on my own.
It
unique,
stands
yeah.
out. So yeah.
It goes from like ska to death metal to whatever, and then. But I am in
very
a band.
diverse.
I'm in a couple bands outside of CMAS.
That's nice.
I'm in my main one is I'm the drummer in a band with my friends called the Trailer Park Incident. The Trailer Park Incident _AZ.
This is not a promotion podcast.
This is not a promotion.
on
I'm
Instagram.
kidding, I'm
On
kidding.
Instagram, the
We
Trailer Park
we
Incident.
actually do love promoting all the art programs here. I mean,
Yes.
live stream shows.
Oh
Check
yeah.
out my dad jokes and me promoting the marching band and the theater program.
Absolutely wonderful. I'm just telling you, there's this one joke I'm itching for you to tell, and it goes like 2 guys walk into a bar, which is kind of funny.
No.
Okay.
Tune in for the end of that joke.
Actually, you could. I mean, Erica's hosting today. You could get her to tell the joke.
Maybe we'll see.
Okay. So
Sorry about this.
you've been in the program a while.
I
You've
have,
been in it for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
As far as I'm aware, this year was not your first stadium show.
No,
It
no.
was not. Can you tell me your experience of your first stadium show?
So-
or it's like freshman, sophomore. Whatever
Well,
year?
I came here
Yeah.
as a sophomore, but truth be told, my sophomore year I was very scared. I didn't know anybody. I didn't want
Oh,
to.
I freaked out when I got into this room. It's very
Yeah.
overwhelming.
It
But
for
it's very
a
fun.
new person, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But my first stadium show was actually my junior year last year, and for that stadium show, it was we did 2, and they were both absolutely loads of fun.
Oh,
I
he
played.
actually did the vocals for Sandman.
Yes.
Our stadium
Yes.
show.
So the one just now, that was my first time doing vocals really in front of a crowd that size. It was, very exhilarating, but I was, happy to do it.
Yeah.
I love doing it. Enter Sandman's a favorite song of mine. Metallica, they're a bit of an inspirational band to
All right,
me.
I'm gonna admit something I have not admitted this because this
Have you not listened to Metallica?
I didn't know what Metallica was till before I entered. This
Really?
program.
Okay, well,
I'm a pop
It's
music and
interesting.
R&B girly. Okay.
you know what? That's fair.
Oh, do you?
And
have you
show
heard
tunes and Disney music. Okay,
Charlie
guys.
Bannard?
Have you
Have you listened to Charlie Bannard's new album Pomegranate?
Charlie Bannard? Yeah,
Former
he's
CMAS kid.
he's another great artist here. We love him.
No longer in CMAS, but he's a great guy. Shout out to Charlie Bannard.
Yep. If you're watching,
Listen
this,
to
Charlie.
Pomegranate, guys. Stream Pomegranate.
Yep. But no, yeah. Metallica. They were they're one of those bands they got a real boost all of a sudden from Stranger Things, but they've
Yeah.
been popular forever.
Wait, Metallica was on the Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Once again, I
Master
don't-
of Puppets, the big when they're in like
All right, another thing that would probably get me
Didn't watch Stranger
trampled. I
Things?
didn't. Okay, I was
Stranger
when Stranger Things first came out. I was little and I was freaked out for some reason. So then I refused to watch it, and now I'm just like I'm not gonna bother try catching up.
I've
No.
watched like the last 2 episodes of the most recent season because I
Okay.
watched it with my family, and then I don't really care about the rest of the season.
Okay, so have you done a stadium show before?
I've never done a stadium show. I've done shows outside of CMAS, but
the stadium
Yeah.
shows. The stadium
Stadium
shows.
shows are fun. They were hot. They were
If only the
begging for
football.
water.
I was dying.
I'll
but-
try
I
to do the
almost
next
passed
one.
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a common thing,
It's,
but
the black spots were.
Ugh,
There was at one point where I was like just sitting on the ground, and
Yeah.
Blaze was like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "I'm
no,
great, man."
yeah. It was, and it's bad because my first stadium show, I was actually like sick. You know, I had a fever. I was dehydrated. It was a tough performance, but we pulled through in the end.
Yeah.
Made it work.
What
This
were the
time I
songs
was
you
just
did?
tired. The first, the first, I kind of forget. Forgive me,
Oh.
please, but okay, we good?
Sorry.
You're good.
Forget there's no fourth person here today.
No, that first one, I'm really racking my brain here. I cannot remember. Very
You
sorry.
cannot remember very.
These years go by in a flash if you're not paying attention.
Wasn't this only a year ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Happens,
So. Okay, so you've written songs here in CMAS, right? Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I've got a lot kind of
You have a lot
in
coming
the back catalog.
in the
They're
back,
coming
in the
soon.
back catalog.
They're coming soon.
We're
Coming
gonna
soon?
work on our project sometime.
We do have
Yeah.
something in the works. We can't discuss it though. Highly confidential.
Highly confidential. I almost
also we
leaked
can't
my
say the
song.
name.
I almost leaked my song on one of my first podcast episodes here.
Oh yeah.
I did, and one of my friends. It's more of a work in progress. We don't know what we're gonna do with it, kind of thing.
Right.
But I was like, it was. We were doing lyric analysis, and we talked about how we should bring up our own songs, and then. I was like, I probably shouldn't do that because I wrote this with another girl, and I was like, I
Right.
did not get her permission.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
I just
I
stretched
was like,
for it.
I wrote the lyrics, but she's writing the music, so it's a bit
Right.
different, but still.
Oh, big
but
clue.
still.
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
I struggle with writing
Have
lyrics.
you almost leaked a song? Because that's something really funny to me.
No. I mean, I've
I
had
talk a lot, so
no, yeah. I mean, there've been times where I have like riffs in the back catalog that we're sort of using and we're kind of brewing up,
Yeah.
trying to get something out of it. But, I maybe I show it to somebody and then they take the riff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's a different story. I
That's
don't
a
want to get into
different-
that. It's nothing
yeah,
serious, but it's been
When do you
handled.
guys think your next piece of music is gonna come out?
So next
Next week?
next weather patterns.
Next weather pattern song?
We're hoping probably within the month. We were hoping
the
for
month.
September, mid-September, but
You're
stuff
talking
happened.
about this the same way. I'm like, I'll get the TikTok back up and running again
Oh.
with CMAS. No promises, guys.
No, I
Weather
mean,
Pattern's
But
official
that's like-
TikTok.
yeah.
You should get that.
Oh my, I could
Low
I
key.
could get that done for you guys.
well,
Manage.
I don't
We
use
need a manager.
TikTok. I won't lie.
No, I'm their
I
manager.
love PR. Is your manager?
Yeah.
I'm a
I'm his
PR
manager.
person. I got connections.
Oh well.
Ignore
Good
the
to know.
time, or we're allowed to go over it a little bit.
Okay.
So-
well, sorry.
Yeah.
We kind of went on crazy
It's okay.
tangents
You're
here.
good. You're good. I like when people go on crazy tangents. So Finn, what's piece of music that?
Well, nothing really that like the main thing limiting me is I can't write guitar. I can't play guitar. I have no clue how to do it at all. But I am pretty soon I'm gonna be playing drums with my friend for his band, Trollmannen. Trollman, TROLLMANNEN on Instagram. Very good band. Check him out. He actually just dropped 2 songs yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It's
Nice.
seasonal Halloween songs.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna actually change up the sound of his band soon, so don't expect that for his future stuff. But I was
love-
asked to do drums and a bit of backup vocals, so
Okay,
I'm very
awesome.
excited for that.
We'd love to have you on backing vocals for all sorts of stuff, man.
Cherry!
Cherry. All right.
Last couple questions for you guys before. Oh crap! I forgot the question.
You want to bleep that out maybe in post?
No. It's funny. I like my little pause moments I have here.
All right.
When you started CMAS, this isn't the original question. I forgot the original question.
It's
when
cool,
you
it's cool.
started CMAS, did you think you would end up where you are now, like in a band or in multiple bands or
Doing
doing
funnily,
musically?
honestly, I came into this program as kind of a release. I wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
have my projects and stuff. And about halfway through my sophomore year here, I got approached by a couple guys, Rain and John, and they asked me to play bass for them in their band. And at the time, I don't remember if we had a name, but I said, definitely, I'd love to.
I need to have weather patterns on here. I need a band on here.
We'll bring-
I really want a band on here.
Don't even worry about it. We'll bring
Am I
weather
allowed to
patterns
bring
in.
people from out of school?
No.
No, this is a sorry.
Phooey.
Phooey. Gosh darn it.
But no, I mean, I got brought in to do bass on a couple kind of covers. That's how we started, just doing covers. We love doing Love Gun by Kiss. We're all Kiss heads. But
I love Kiss.
I saw
Yeah.
Kiss.
you saw him? That's awesome, dude.
Nope.
Well,
You know what's bad? I didn't know what Kiss was until I watched Glee when they had the One Kiss cover episode.
Wow. I mean,
I'm very.
I can't be.
You can't
I
be
can
mad.
judge.
He's amazing.
I can judge, but I won't talk about it. But
Okay.
yeah, I didn't think.
Oh wait, wrong position. Sorry. Continue.
Okay.
Continue talking.
I didn't think I'd be in a band as such a, to such an extent that I'd be like singing and playing guitar and, all of this stuff. But it's great, it's really a whole lot of a lot of fun, And we're happy to have, we've been through lineup changes and now we're the Weather Patterns, we're really happy to have Gabriel for a long time. He was like our manager type, but we're very happy to have him
I'm
with
replacing
us. Okay, buddy. All right.
Do you think you would be where you are now?
No, I think CMAS has definitely helped with like the mindset of like sitting down to record because I'm not saying I took it as a blow off class, but it is a class where you can like do whatever you want, and as long as that's musical, you'll pass. And it's great. It's a great experience to have like a teacher that fosters this. That's not just like, oh, do this assignment.
Yeah.
Oh, learn this song. It's create your own song, perform it,
I
help
love
produce.
the
It's
unique way
all
of this
different
program,
things.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's
the
like-
uniqueness of this program is great.
Yeah, I've never had anything else like it. It's pretty much all been just like concert bands.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still learning the commands of the camera. All right, my last question for you. This is the part where I pull a Maxwell and I sit like this. I pick myself up, put my elbow on the thing.
All right,
and I
let's
ask
start a
you,
yap session.
what does it mean to you to make good music? We'll start with Finn on this one.
Oh, well, good music. Sounds good. I mean, you could make the argument like, oh, it has a powerful message. It like is important to the world. It changes how people see it, but if it's not good, I don't care if it doesn't like sound good. Especially I listen to songs where you just can't understand the lyrics. Like the lyrics are there, but you can't understand them. So as long as it sounds good, it's a good song.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think the definition of good music is purely subjective. There's no one real answer. But, to me, making good music is kind of getting yourself out there, getting what you feel, inside. And I know saying all this stuff about, feeling. Okay, that was weird. Sorry. All that stuff.
I think I saw a ghost behind you.
All that stuff about feeling, I don't know, strong inside, and our song is like kind of a love song, sort of. But it's about kind of getting out that message and, your own creative side. So,
I agree.
yeah. It's my take on it.
My answer, as many times as I repeat this because I've done this 5 times.
You flinched
My answer
That was
is that
weird.
as long as it's a good mix and the person who created it likes it, I think it's good music, and that as long as it's a good mix,
Yeah.
and
That's the producer answer.
and it becomes, and it's not like I talked about this. We had a topic on TikTok music. As long as it's not an influencer cash grab and it actually comes from the soul,
That's true.
and it's a good mix, I think it's good.
Yeah,
personally,
that's a
I
good
mean,
answer. Yeah.
I have been pulled in by the influencer cash grab.
Yeah.
Good times, but thank you guys for coming. That is James,
course.
Finn, and Lily Trieu today on Why'd You Join CMAS?
Yeah. You have to be there.
Bye. Okay, everybody, welcome to another segment. Wave hi to the camera.
Hi.
Hi. So today we're talking as far as if I'm correct, influential bands that
Yes.
or influential people in the music industry.
Yepers.
Start us off. Who wants to go first and name a couple things?
You guys ever heard of a band called Black Sabbath?
No.
I think
I have.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
think
listened to
everyone
their
has.
music, but I know of them.
That's fair. Yeah, they people argue over whether or not they actually invented the genre of heavy metal. They did. I don't understand.
Simply.
Where are your resources?
They just did.
I don't get why people argue over that. There are people who have been very influential on metal, from like Led Zeppelin to Pink Floyd to Deep Purple, but there was never, before Black Sabbath, a band that actually made something that was so much heavier than everything before it. Like, Black Sabbath were the first people to do it.
Okay, you are right. I just Googled it. Who invented heavy metal? Black Sabbath. According to Google. According
never
to
lies.
Loudwire.
Oh, Loudwire is usually a reputable source.
I was going to say something. I don't personally listen to her. It's not my jam, but I think Taylor Swift of everyone.
Yeah!
She is. Yeah.
I think we all spiked red.
She's really big for a lot of people, and I completely agree. I don't like her music personally. It's just not my jam. But for a lot of people, it's like a huge community for everybody.
Exactly. It's
That's
a
fair.
huge community of I need to make my own segment
Of
about Taylor
Swifties.
Swift. Thank you. I need it. Every single time I mention Taylor Swift on here, someone's like, and I'm like, can I just get one room full of Swifties, please? Sorry.
Well,
Continue.
you got like half a room full of Swifties.
Half a room.
Half a room.
He likes Hillary Duff.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I literally
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I mean, I like Hillary Duff. I mean,
You know who? A person who I think was just influential in real life was Aretha Franklin, plus the music industry.
oh, yeah.
Especially during the Civil Rights Movement, but also like Queen of Soul. She was first called the Princess of Soul, but now she's called the Queen of Soul. And I really think she's amazing. Please tell me you know who Aretha Franklin is by the fact that you said
Yes.
I have heard the name.
I've heard, yeah.
Okay, so Aretha Franklin, she was really good with music and things, and she released a lot of albums but didn't get a lot of hits until a bit later in her career when she switched recording company
Record labels, I
Yes.
think.
You think if I were in this program, I'd know the answer. And she was great. You know the song Art Respect?
Yeah.
R-A-S-B-E-C-T.
Oh, yeah.
Find out what it means. Yeah, she wrote that song. I think she's pretty cool. And then Pink, another one that was influential to the feminist movement.
Yeah, yeah.
is definitely-
Huge.
I love
Oh,
Pink.
God.
She was my first concert, 2013 Truth About Love tour. I got a stuffed animal frog that had a shirt that said Pink on it.
I love that.
I was in preschool. I don't know how I'm not deaf. Truly.
I don't listen to enough jazz music. I actually kind of like jazz music, but I
Jazz
won't.
music's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I won't listen to it in my own free time. It's not on my playlist, but I just think it's huge, especially like during the early ages of like speakeasies and all that. It was huge, and it boomed the music industry. And I want to say it created to what music is now, at least to a degree, because it's just, I think it's great. And to see like, it's almost like music's past, right?
Oh, yeah.
It started off somewhere from classical to jazz to then whatever it stemmed into. But it's just, I like jazz. I like jazz a lot.
Yeah.
You know
Jazz.
what- Oh, sorry.
Go on.
No, I was about to change it to a different.
Oh, it's all right. Jazz is, in my opinion, I think a lot of it sounds great, but most importantly, it's impressive to me on a technical level.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Same with country music. Like, I mean, well, okay. Here's we go.
sometimes.
You don't have to like country music, but
You
you
don't
know.
have to like country music. I personally don't really listen to country music, but like Maxwell explained it better than me on like a different episode. But it was like the fact that there were all these acoustic instruments and it would just blended so nicely, and it's not overproduced like some other genres. Like you can go back. It's
Very-
like episode 4.
It's very like specific from artist to artist whether or not it's overproduced. But yeah, generally I agree.
Yeah.
But there's one jazz album in particular that I can't say the name of, but it's by Miles Davis, which is, in my opinion, one of the single most impressive works ever recorded.
What?
It is insane.
Why can't you say the name?
Because it's profane.
Oh, can you like censor it?
No.
No.
I know the
thank
second
you.
word is brew. That's all I'll say.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Anyway,
Just
Another genre of music. The Disney Channel songs have changed a generation.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not saying they're all good, but you're telling me that like when you hear the first couple of notes of a song, most like of a Disney Channel song, like a Disney Channel original movie, a lot of people can recognize it faster than they can most other songs.
I can sing the entirety of High School Musical 1. I know every song.
is that true?
That's true.
Is that actually
That
true,
is
I know
Cameron?
every song in Teen Beach.
I forgot that movie existed.
I still get chills whenever I hear the songs from Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
Such good
that is a
music.
great
God.
movie.
And then Mulan too, definitely. Those are Disney movies. Disney Channel original movies were on a whole nother level of like insanity in plot points.
Oh yeah, Decom.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both.
Both, depending on what year of Disney we're talking about.
Because you can go from one year where it's like,
Like,
kids in high school who are like, this is gonna be the best high school ever.
And then the next one is like we have zombies and cheerleaders and we're about to have a break dance in an abandoned warehouse.
That's not too far-fetched.
it
Oh, no, it's literally
escalates.
the plot of Zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies.
What I forgot those movies existed. I remember the first one. I just don't remember the second or third.
Totally not me suggesting them to myself. My sister makes me watch them. I don't.
Oh.
My 8-year-old sister totally does. Oh no, she's 10. Never mind. And
I have
no
to
one got
say.
the joke, okay?
So you
I
like,
have to
so
say
you like
those
it, huh?
Disney Channel movies, the teen or the high school ones, did not prepare me well enough.
No, they
Their
did
songs were so
Their songs are so like
hopeful.
Oh God.
Okay, but back to influential people in music.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift once again.
Yeah, circle it around.
No, I think honestly about her new album, the 1989.
Taylor's version.
Yeah, Taylor's version. That I just learning the story was really great. How she sold all her music from when she was young, because that's how you make a start. But afterwards, after she made her killing in all her music, she was able to take it back to actually make money, decent money off of her own music that she made.
Well, I mean, re-recorded. They won't sell it back to her.
Yeah. I think that was just awesome to see, and if any other like artists have that problem where they have to give away their music to people, I want to see them take their music back or re-record it, because that's
Absolutely.
Because when you make music, I feel like it's taking a part of you and releasing it to the world, translating it so people understand it. And then when someone takes that away from an artist, that's like taking away a part of themselves.
Yeah.
Like taking away, like their music is taking a part. I just said that.
Yeah, I feel like Taylor Swift is not only an influential part of just the feminist movement and everything nowadays, it's also going to help like strike more things in the future with artists taking their music back. I think it's going to be a whole change in music and what's going to happen in the industry.
Yeah, it's like, say what you will about her music, Lord knows I have, but you have to respect her. If you do not respect Taylor Swift, then there's some, maybe not musically, but as a person, she seems to be a very, like, talented, obviously, but genuinely a good person who fights for good things. It's like, how can you not respect her?
Yeah. That's like hating people who like go to Africa and save the children or something like that.
You could have picked
like a better analogy.
I don't think you could.
It came to my mind.
Actually, I don't think you could have picked a worse analogy, but I know what you're getting at, so maybe.
At least it worked.
R&B speaking because we covered heavy metal, we covered pop a little bit, soul. For R&B wise, okay, Beyonce has so I love Beyonce. I went to her concert. It was amazing. Renaissance. I think she has been very influential once again in a lot of ways for women, but also people of color. And it's been she's just great at also those songs are very powerful. That some of those songs she writes, and then especially about like women, their body image, Pretty Hurts, and the Beyonce. That's the name of the album, I believe so, 2016. But she. Not only a great person, but she's also like blown up over the music world, and I think she's just really great, and she's influenced, I know, a lot of people like Halle Bailey and Chloe Bailey. You know, the girl who played the Little Mermaid in the new live action?
Yeah.
They were discovered by Beyonce when they did a cover, and now Chloe's on tour, and it's very clear she takes a lot of inspiration from Beyonce, and Beyonce took inspiration from another great artist, Tina Turner. I love Tina.
That's a lot of.
And I know it's a little, I don't want to say controversial, but it's there with Lizzo.
Oh yeah.
Her songs are great for like body positivity and everything, and she posts all about body positivity. And I don't want to get into every stigmatism about her, but I think as music for what she produces in the lyrics and everything, it's really great for the positive message that she puts out in her music.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You keep it on that subject. You know what I hate the most? You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
When people make songs where they say like, "Oh, do this. This is awesome," and then they don't do that.
So just you don't like hypocrisy?
Hypocritical?
Yeah, basically. I'm like hypocrites.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say hypocrite. That's a hard word.
I just don't really like a lot of negative songs in general.
I don't like negative songs unless they're like made to be funny negative songs. You know, like diss tracks.
Yeah.
You know, but
some diss tracks.
The only diss track I can think of right now is the Logan Paul one. I can't say on here, but like, yeah.
The only thing I can think of is Eminem's diss track to MGK.
Yeah. Well,
that's just like incredible. It's
Yeah.
probably his best
Oh,
song.
yeah.
It's probably his best song since like the Eminem show. It's great.
I think that could also be another influential artist.
It-
Oh,
Eminem.
absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that covers R&B, pop. Well, just hip hop, little rapper boy over there.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like we just said, Eminem's like a really good
Oh.
artist. But who do you take inspiration from? Who's influential to you?
To me, ooh, Nas. Granted.
Which
Little Nas X?
No,
No.
Nas. Nasty Nas. From Brooklyn, New York. And yes,
He made the album Illmatic. You might have heard of it.
Illmatic, Magic 1, 2, and 3. Stillmatic.
You know
So-
oh, sorry.
Talk about why he's influential to you.
Because he makes good music, and it speaks to me on a personal level.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
think-
can be inspirational to
yeah.
like individuals. It doesn't have to be like to a whole group.
I think that, not me personally, but I mean, like, I can't say some of her song titles on here, but Nicki, okay,
Okay.
Nicki has influenced a lot of people in rap music and in a lot of things, and I personally believe that, like, even though, yes, she's also really funny too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't deny that. But I know she's influenced a lot of people, and like people are gonna get mad whenever I say Queen of Rap or King of Rap, but I think Queen of Rap is a good enough title for her, and to say that she has really protected a lot of women in rap music and hip hop. Ignore the timer. You can go over. if you want to.
Apparently, yeah, because you went over for like the last
I
segment.
went over for I've been over for everything.
Yeah.
That's fine. Try and cut it short, I guess. It'll be fine.
You,
Any last thoughts before I didn't come up with a new question like I said I would.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
well, I
Keep going.
Ask the same question again.
No. Keep
Okay.
going.
How about,
Don't finish
okay,
the
so
question.
I want to talk about a band I've recently heard, Timmy and the Lords of the Underworld. You heard of them, right?
I don't think we should talk about a South Park band on here.
Dang it! Why you snitch?
I haven't even heard of them, but yeah, if it's South Park, we're gonna push that G rating real quick.
Well, I mean, it's in rock bands, so.
Rock band's like T-rated, but
Speaking of rock bands, I just gotta support some of the Arcadia bands.
oh,
yeah.
I
absolutely.
interviewed two of them.
Yeah.
Some of the Woman. I just interviewed Woman literally 13 minutes ago, and then I interviewed Weather Patterns earlier today. Great
Awesome.
people.
Oh, great people.
Sounds awesome. I just think it's awesome to have Arcadia students all get together to create a band, even if it ends up falling through, like some bands here. But the community, it's just
yeah.
having
The
people to make music
community
with.
at CMAS,
100%.
definitely.
We're actually starting a band.
No, we aren't. No, we
Yeah,
aren't.
are.
These are lies.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, early debut.
It's called
No.
Euro, but
That's not
it's
true.
Euro,
It's
how
not,
do you spell that?
it's not spelled. It's like the axle symbol.
Oh,
Yes.
This dude's just lying.
I'm not lying.
I'm sorry.
It's
not true.
Maybe you're not in the band, but me and Jason. Yeah.
Then what genre of music do you play?
Well, we were thinking rap rock.
What?
Rap rock. Like Rage Against the Machine.
Do you have any songs written?
Yeah.
What are they called?
I'll write up lyrics for you.
Uh,
Dude, make it happen.
Our first song, we have the name of it and the chorus. It's called Christopher Big
No.
Black.
Alrighty.
And it's about
Time for our lovely
it's actually
Lift Full of
it's
Maxwell.
about
I don't
Lift
have my
yourself
table
up.
Anymore.
Oh.
I don't have my table anymore. Also, do you guys like the new setup? They actually get a couch now.
I love this.
Um,
It's great. Very comfortable.
so we're all aware that. Oh, I'm gonna make up my question on the spot by going off this question too. That music can change your mood.
Yes.
Do you say that for you personally? I know this is like you take influence from music a lot in this program. Would you say that a lot of the music you listen to happens to reflect upon yourself?
Not even slightly.
Nope.
That
I think so.
yeah, I think it does. I think you can tell. Oh, better question. Based on what music a person listens to, can you tell who they are? Not on inside or outside.
No.
No.
I feel like there could be another way around to that. Like you can tell what kind of what kind of music someone listens to based around who they are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
Like I don't know what people think music I listen to, but I listen to a lot of alt
You
indie.
listen to AJR.
You listen
We
to
talked
a
about
lot.
this,
Talked
yeah.
about- we got,
It's
we got
good.
trashed on in theater for liking AJR.
It's pretty good. I love what they do with the multiple kind of instruments, not just using like a bass, electric guitar, drums, and snares. They actually use like triangles, violins. Everything's so cool.
Use the entire music spectrum.
Like what jazz did, but yeah.
Do they use tubas?
Soon, hopefully.
Didgeridoo?
Not gonna lie, they probably did that at one point.
That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
I want to learn how to play the didgeridoo.
That
Oh,
would be
you won't.
fun.
That's the question.
Yeah.
I can play a triangle real easy. Ding.
That actually does take a lot of skill, though.
It
Just
does.
mastering the rhythm.
But I mean, here's the thing. I listen to a lot of rap music. That does.
Honestly, you seem like a rap music kind of
I mean, I listen to rap music. That doesn't mean like. I believe it's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
you can't judge a
I
book
need
by
trouble
its
with
cover.
that question.
I'll just use myself as an example. I listen to a lot of obviously heavy metal, especially death metal, and yet I am a very peaceful person.
Yeah.
I don't go around.
Fair.
Moshing.
I'm gonna end that there, but yeah.
Maybe it could be like the music is an escape to get
yeah,
those
I
other
guess.
emotions out
yeah,
to help.
yeah.
It could be, but for me, I just like the way it sounds. That's all
Yeah?
there is to it.
Yeah.
What music do you think I listen to based on how I act? But you can't say Taylor Swift.
R&B.
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 AJR.
AJR. Can't say the things.
Okay,
I listen
okay.
to. Most people are surprised when I say I listen to. I mentioned it to you guys before, but
I'm gonna say classic rock, indie rock, and pop.
classic rock. No, I don't listen to rock music.
You
Oh.
listen to Hillary Duff? You seem
No,
like the
I don't
type.
know who Hillary Duff is.
Bro,
Was I
she's
right with
Lizzie
the pop?
McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah, that's who played Lizzie McGuire. That's all I know.
We talked about it before. It was My Chemical Romance. They're like on my
Oh.
number 5 most listened on Spotify.
What you listen to? I thought you said you listen to them like occasionally.
I listen to them occasionally, but I used to listen to them a lot. Like there's, you know when like you listen to something so much it's on your Spotify thing forever.
Who's the NBA player that like turned emo? I'm trying to remember. Like Jimmy.
Well,
Jimmy
I also
something.
have another artist, but I will not say who they are because that's just kind of embarrassing.
I want to
Very
know.
theater kid.
I want to know.
Oh no, it's not Hamilton songs, is it?
Not, no.
Okay.
Is it
It's very 2009.
2009? That's
All right.
If you guess it, I'll confirm it. But
okay. That's hard to.
I can only think of 2009 YouTubers.
Fair. I just want to ask, do you think that you could rate the Black Parade out of 10?
the entire
The album.
Yeah,
the
the
album.
album.
Wait, as in like the entire thing, or just the album?
The-
As in like,
Just the album. Just the
Okay.
album.
I think Black Parade. Okay. 8.5.
All right. I'll follow that up with a should I listen to it?
I think you should, but I feel like I would need to create a certain order you would need to listen to it in.
I
For
mean,
your 2009 artist, is it Fall Out Boy?
No. Actually, Fall Out Boy. Oh, there's 5 songs on my playlist for Fall Out Boy.
I think I got 2. It's pretty nice.
I have an entire
I will
playlist
tell you
that has like Fall Out Boy songs.
After, you can cut it off whenever you feel like it. Okay. Everyone say goodbye. Thank you for hosting.
Bye bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Host.
no puedo estar contigo. Espero que vives en paz. Te deseo el mejor y mucho más. Vete ya no puedo estar contigo. Sé que es difícil para ti, pero sé que ya tengo